Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of our middle floor makeover, the ensuite. If you missed part 1, it was the nursery next door and I will leave that linked below. We have completely redesigned this middle floor of our house and it's been a pretty long, intense renovation makeover, and gosh, I am so ready to show you this one. So many of you have been invested in this project and I just wanted to thank you for all of your comments. They have really helped us keep up the morale and the motivation to keep going and ultimately get us to this point now. So let's take it back to the beginning as a reminder of everything that has happened up to this point now and what it looked like before we remodeled. The middle floor previously had 2 doors leading into 2 bedrooms, one which we called the pink room for obvious reasons, and then one to the front of the house which would have been the primary bedroom. The dream was to turn these 2 rooms into a much more modernized primary bedroom with an ensuite and dressing room and then a nursery next door. This is what we hope the ensuite would look like. You'll have to stay tuned to the end of the video to see how they compare to the end results. But of course, as we did the majority of it ourselves, it took loads of grafting, long delays, a good few mistakes, wondering what on earth we've got ourselves into at about the midway point to finally get us to our finished ensuite. So let's look at those renovations first.
Oh yeah. You can do your toggles up a little bit tighter.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Wow. Our house was built in 1889, so it's 135 years old. The lath plaster was literally crumbling in our hands as we took it down. A hard day, it looks horrific, which it was, but we actually find the demo one of the easiest. We're then partitioned off the room with a wall which will become the wall to the bathroom. And we have a window in. I love the look of this one. It looks so much better than the other one. We replaced the window, did pipe, floor and wall insulation, leveled the floor, reboarded, did all the decoration, so the painting, the paneling, but we got in professionals for the plumbing, plastering and also the tiling. Adding the paneling and the coding, we feel really elevated the room and made it look original again, which was really important to us. Okay. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Ah, this room feels like an absolute dream. It's come together better than I thought. I know I said in the last video I was feeling anxious about all the colours coming together and the style and the look, but it's exceeded my expectations. And now for the fun part, install and final touches. While I do this, I just wanted to mention I don't always get it right, and that's okay. Sometimes we need to sit with something to appreciate what will really work in the space. I thought 8th prints would look really good above the bath, but honestly it just felt a bit busy and lackluster. It took me a while to hit purchase on some new ones, but once I did and we switched them out, they just felt right. Definitely take your time picking pieces you love and don't feel disheartened if it takes a while, or if sometimes you just don't get it right the first time. Done. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Let's show you around. Actually, maybe I will just for a few seconds. I could not look back at the pink room before. Pink literally head to toe before it turned into our ensuite and the afters. So if you cast your memory back, this used to be the pink bedroom. There was no bathroom in this section of the house at all. So we've added this ensuite completely. And the first thing that you see is the bath as you walk in, and it's a real focal point. So I'm stood in the lobby and this is what you see from our bedroom and the bed. And it's such a beautiful view. I just absolutely adore waking up and seeing this or looking through the whole space. It's really lovely as well because we have a breeze that goes through this whole area when we open the window in the bathroom and we open our bay window, kind of like dress through, which now that we're in the summer, we've been so thankful for that. Just before we go in as well, we have underfloor heating here, which we can program for the floor, which is going to be much nicer when we come into the winter months. And another thing that I really wanted to mention was the lighting in this space. My absolute favorite lighting is the 2 under the bath. In the evening, I'll try and put some evening shots in, but in the evening, this is just so beautiful, really calm. And then those lights also switch on. The lights in the shower over here too in the cubby. And then additionally to that, we also have the lights in the mirror, which is nice if you're looking in the mirror. And then we also have a fan and a main light, which I'm not gonna turn on now because it's a little bit noisy. Already did, but it's there, and it also casts the spotlight down. I can, however, turn it off if I want to. Right, technology done, let's go into the room. Starting with the doorway, so you transition in with the wood flooring, the original wood flooring, onto the marble tile, which I said is underfloor heating. The door opens to the side, and honestly, we like barely close it just because it's mostly just my husband and I. The gorgeous bath, which I'm gonna be honest, mostly we've got a 6-month-old baby, mostly his right now. I don't get a lot of time. This is usually toys. I've styled it non-babyfied, but it's mostly for him. Lovely tap and also like shower head over the bath, which works really well. And then just behind the door here, we also have a towel rail heater. We have a lot of form of heating in this space, one for towels, one under the floor, and then we also have the radiator under the window, but this is actually quite a big space. So honestly, in the winter, I'm going to be really glad of it. We've got the cafe style curtain over the window, which is now much more of an original sash, although it is PVC. I would love to put a blind up here, but I've had a few comments saying be careful of mold. But we get, as you kind of have seen maybe in this video, we get this gorgeous, it's really lovely, streaking light in here. But first thing in the morning, sometimes it can be a little bit intense. And also in the summer, when you want to have an early bath, I think it's nice to be able to make it darker in a bathroom. Let me know what you think of that. As well as on that note, like upholstery, I reckon we might be able to fit one of those like little tub chairs here, which again is upholstery. What do we feel about that in the bathroom? Going around then you have the toilet, which the assistant is all hidden behind. And we actually got like the matching loo brush and everything this time just to make it neat and tidy. You may also notice another light down there. So that one is a sensor light. When we walk in here in the middle of the night, that turns on so that we can see our way to the toilet. That's been brilliant, would highly recommend, absolutely love it in the bathroom. Then our shower area, we went back and forth on this a lot, but being postpartum, I really wanted to shower in here. We had the bathroom nearly finished and I just was desperate to shower. So we bought one of the cheapest, most convenient gold screens that we could find. Honestly, I think that this is going to be a temporary measure and we will sell it on. We really want to get an enclosure that goes here and then you walk into the shower in this area just to contain the water a little bit more and also make it a little bit warmer in the winter months because, as I said, this room has really tall ceilings. It's quite a big space and I love a nice warm steaming shower. So this is a bit of a temporary fix, but it's just so nice to be able to come in and shower in here now. We've obviously got the 2 niches. Again, would highly recommend getting in some if you can. And the addition of the light in here, these makes such a difference. Both Ollie and I feel like we can't shower in here unless we have those on. It just gives the most beautiful feeling. Here we have the shower kind of like valve so that you can turn it on and not get wet. This would still be the case if we had the other shower screen too. And then we also have another head there if you're not wanting to get your hair wet. And then I had to mention before I forgot, because it is so discreet, behind this picture here and the paneling, we actually have storage. So below, down the bottom, we can access the cistern to the toilet if we ever need to. And this is just additional storage. It is a dream to have more than we really need because we've also got it in the vanity, which I will show you. And I'm kind of like trying to keep it organized in different sections. So like this is baby section and extras and toothpastes and more extra bits here. This is mostly mine. And it's so nice to have it completely away, not seen. Honestly, I'm sure at some point it will get much messier than that. And I think we could add an additional shelf or maybe even 2 to give us even more storage. I feel like storage is so overlooked in a bathroom, and this was such a headache because making sure that we had all of the paneling perfectly lined to get the storage to be as effortless as possible. But honestly, it was so worth it now. because you'd literally never know from here. And to be honest, you don't even when you're in the shower, there's no way you'd ever really know that that was a cupboard. I just got my feet wet from going in the shower, so sorry if they squelch. The vanity is a real another statement in the bathroom and just one of my favorite. We love the his and her sink, so this is mine and this is Ollie's. And now that we have a little baby, we don't get much downtime, but we both come in here at the end of an evening after putting him down and kind of like debrief, brush our teeth, and both have a little bit of downtime together, which is really lovely. We have gone for the gold elements in here, which it just really warms up the space. I think it goes so lovely with the marble and the wall color. I'll link everything below. And the basins are just the most like easy to maintain, easy to clean. I'm all about that now that I have very little time. I love how soft they are. And the marble just literally runs into it. And then they also have the drainage to this side, which is really nice because you don't always see it. Then we've got loads of additional storage in here. I need to organize the storage a little bit better, but it gives us so much space. And we've got the bottom one too. They close really quietly, which is another thing now that when you have a little one who is sleeping quite closely, you really notice all of these lovely details, and the soft close on things, extra important. The green adds some depth and some color, and I picked that up in the rug below, just to add a little bit of softness underfoot. So that's the whole space. Let me just do a really quick whiz around so that you get a feel of the size and the shape of the room and how everything goes together. And anything I have missed off, any questions you have, let me know. You can go back and watch all of the renovation series to see how all of this came together. Honestly, guys, it's taken quite a while, 2 years. Our bathroom suite is by Burlington Bathrooms, who we used upstairs in our shower room, and we were so pleased with it. We wanted to use it again, and honestly we're going to be using it in all of our bathrooms and sanitary ware throughout the house. And I was lucky enough to work with them on this bathroom, which was such a dream come true because the quality and design of their stuff, you just cannot beat it, and I think it is so timeless and beautiful. Highly recommend, and I will link everything below, but also all of our sanitary ware and all of the Burlington bits as well. Thank you again for coming on this journey. There are going to be a good few more episodes in this series of this middle floor makeover. We've still got our lobby and bedroom to go, and then we are moving on to the next stage of the renovation. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss any of those, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!